For the Vraxun horde, the Earth was just another hunting ground dot. They came in obsidian-colored cruisers, silent and unchallenged, cloaked in gravitational veils. Their game, intelligent prey. And humans, they believed, were no different from the soft-brained quadrupeds they had culled across a dozen worlds. Weak, disorganized, primitive, their first landfall was on the edge of the Canadian Rockies. Remote, quiet, and dotted with small villages. The perfect place to begin their hunt. They didn't expect Sergeant Elias Ward, retired from Earth's unified Defense Force after the Mars insurgency. Elias had chosen peace over glory, isolation over politics. He spent his days hunting elk, fishing, the cold rivers, and reading old paperbacks in a hand-built log cabin. The forest was home now. Until it bled. Elias heard the screams first raw, desperate. He moved before thought caught up, snatching his rifle and sprinting downhill toward the smoke curling above the trees. What he found turned his blood. Cold, humans, strung up on bioorganic poles, bodies still twitching. Children, silent and wide-eyed, crammed in the containment sacks of translucent flesh. And circling them were the Vraxun hunters tall, sinewy bipeds armored in bone and shadow, clicking their mandibles in satisfaction. He watched them laugh. Elias dropped 2 of them before they even registered the danger. The third had his head, split by a precisely aimed shot through the eye socket. But it wasn't a rescue. Not yet. It was vengeance. He vanished into the trees before the second pack arrived. The Vraxun called him the Red Shadow. A ghost that killed from the leaves. First one hunter, then another, then entire packs. He laid traps, brutal, clever ones crafted from local resources and salvaged alien tech. Plasma grenades wired to fallen branches. Sonic decoys mimicking. Wounded prey. Every day, their numbers shrank. Their pride fractured. Then Elias made his message clear. He left the body at their landing site, gutted and flayed, with a message carved into its armor in both English and crude Vraxun glyphs. You hunted men. Now a man hunts you. Commanders aboard the Vraxun flagship laughed. One human? A lone feral? But fear crept in as their hunting party stopped responding. As scouts returned bloodied and trembling. As Elias began hacking into their coms, whispering human war songs in the dark. They tried fire, bombs, drones. None of it worked. Elias knew the terrain. He was the terrain. He led them deeper into the forest, into ravines and sinkholes. They grew desperate. They sent assassins. He captured one alive. The recording, later released by Earth Unified Defense Force, showed the creature bound in carbon steel wire. Breathing in harsh, wet rasps, Elias's voice was calm, cold. You thought we were prey, but you didn't study us long enough. We're predators. We kill in silence. We plan. We adapt. He leaned closer. And the only thing more dangerous than a human defending his people is a human who's lost them. He left the captive's body hanging from the Vraxun's own antenna. Array. That was the final warning. Back on Earth, signals were finally intercepted. Grainy footage of a lone soldier dismantling an alien hunting party with precision, rage, and pure tactical genius spread like wildfire. The internet called him Ghost of the Green. Military brass recognized him as Sergeant Ward and sent no orders. They knew better. The Vraxun, facing heavy losses and a shattered morale, made a fatal error. They tried to retreat. Elias had been waiting for it. He hijacked their landing zones, gravity beacons, and triggered a cascading overload. Their extraction ship tried to ascend only to be torn apart mid-air, crashing in flames across 5 kilometers of forest. Survivors were hunted down one by one. Not a single Vraxun made it back to orbit. The final tally. Vraxun dead 108. Human casualties 37. Earth's military involvement -0. Just 1 man. A week later, a Vraxun war priest addressed the High Matriarch Council via emergency transmission. Humanity is no prey species. They fight with soul fire. They turn loss into wrath. One of them turned the skirmish into annihilation. I do not request reinforcements. I request mercy or quarantine. And across the galaxy, species once indifferent to Earth began updating their threat assessments. Humanity wasn't just another race. They were Death Warders.